The logical conclusion of having Īmān should be that you end up with conviction. You should be so convinced in your faith that no matter what happens in the end, you will not be changed by anything. Your faith is firm, resolved, and unrelenting in obedience to your Creator. The logical conclusion of having Īmān should be that you end up with conviction. You should be so convinced in your faith that no matter what happens in the end, you will not be changed by anything. Your faith is firm, resolved, and unrelenting in obedience to your Creator. Inni idhal lafi ḍalālim mubīn. This is an emphasis that we see in verse 24 of the Qur'an. Inni harf mushabbah bifi'lin. We call this in grammar. Indeed, beshak, as we say, tahqiq, as we say in Urdu. Beshak, there's no shak in it. إِذَا لَفِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. Then I am, indeed I am, because the lam here is called lam muzahlaqa. It's used for emphasizing. Inni إِذَا لَفِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. I'm definitely in open error. This is a form of emphasis, but a stacked form of emphasis. It shows that he is convinced of the truth of what he believes in, and he is certain of it. And he's saying, if I've got it wrong, I'm completely wrong. There's no probability here, it's conviction. This is what it means. The lam here, lafi, is the lam al-tawkīd, the lam of emphasis. And lafi ḍalālim mubīn. He doesn't say I'm in open error. He says I'm drowned. Fi, I am in drowned error. Ḍalāl means misguidance, open misguidance, clear, manifest misguidance. And then he adds, Inni amantu bi rabbikum fasma'un. Look how it changes. Verse 24 was saying, it's a hypothetical situation. If I'm wrong, then I'm going to be in misguidance. Now look at the next verse that we're going to look at briefly today. He moves from a hypothetical situation to a decisive declaration. If I've got it wrong, I'm misguided. Inni idhal lafi ḍalālim mubīn. But then what does he say? Inni amantu bi rabbikum fasma'un. Decisive. Previous verse, if I've got it wrong, I'm misguided. I have believed. Inni amantu bi rabbikum fasma'un. He's moved from reasoning, because that was what we were doing in the previous verses. He's moved to what? Commitment. This is the logical conclusion of a person who reasons and comes to know of their Creator. They become committed to their Creator. It's interesting as well. He says, Amantu. Maine Īmān laya. It's the past tense. Mazi. It's in the past tense. Why does he say in the past tense? I have believed. Indeed, I have believed. Why? Because in Arabic rhetoric, this past tense, the perfect past tense, means it's done. It's completed. It's not I'm a believer or I will believe. I am. I have believed in the past tense. Firmness, finality. My decision is made and it is irreversible. I've reasoned with you. I've told you why you should believe in Allah. I have become a believer and I am firm upon that belief. Inni amantu मैंने ईमान लिया है. I have believed. بربكم. He doesn't say بربي. He doesn't say my Lord. I have believed in your Lord. मैंने ईमान लिया तुम्हारे रब के ऊपर. Not the gods that you believe in. Look how subtle it is. The Lord who is my Lord, He is your Lord too. There is only one Lord. بربكم. He says your Lord. Extraordinary. He reminds them that the one I believe in is your Lord. Can you see how he switches me to you? Inni amantu bi rabbikum. You know what he's doing really? He's refusing to frame Allah as belonging to a group. God, Allah does not belong to a group. You are not God's chosen people and everybody else is not. If you believe in Allah, you are a believer. It's as simple as that. It's not based on your ethnicity. It's not based on where you live. It's not based on the skin color. None of that. You are a believer. Amantu, that's all it is. Faith. Doesn't belong to any geography, doesn't belong to any tribe, doesn't belong to anybody. It's Allah's religion. So He's telling them, my Lord and your Lord is the same Lord, same Creator, same Rabb, and He does not belong to only one group of people. This is a reminder for us that our Islam, our faith is for everybody. Woe betide to us that we would make religion of Islam a cult, that it only belongs to a certain group of people. The house of Allah, who does it belong to? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Doesn't matter if your granddad built it. Doesn't matter if your dad built it. Doesn't matter if you funded it. Who does it belong to? It's a waqf. It belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You cannot turn anyone away from the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah ka ghar hai. Doesn't matter who it is. You cannot turn them away from the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But it's fascinating. Look how gently he corrects them. Instead of accusing them of disbelief, he reminds them of a truth that they already know. He's your Rabb. He is your Rabb. This is what I would call, in posh language, theological universality. They are not different lords, there's only one Lord. One, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's a form of da'wah without alienation. What you should have learned in the last few episodes by now is in Islam, when we speak with people, to people, our tongues should invite people to Allah. They should not differentiate people from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Fasma'oon. We'll end with this. Then you should listen to me. I've believed, now you have to listen. Because he has Īmān, he's got authority. He's moving to authority now. And he says, Isma'oon. This is an imperative. We call this an amr in Arabic. He doesn't say understand me. He doesn't say agree with me. He says listen. Suno. We've had enough now. I've been telling you over the last few ayats, we've been trying to make you understand. Now you need to listen. Fasma'oon. Because listening is the first step of guidance. I've told you, and we've discussed this so many times, if you are not willing to listen, nothing happens. You can repeat their message 1,000,000 times, but if the person is not willing to listen, there is going to be no guidance for that person. In the Qur'an, refusal to listen equals spiritual death. आपके पास कान है. Allah has blessed you with ears, but who listens? You hear the azan for Fajr, do you get to the masjid? The Imam Sahib every day tells you, "Bhai, do this, do this, do this." Do you listen? Your ears are open, but do you listen? Summun bukmun umyun fahum la yaqilun. It's a form of spiritual death. This is referring to hearts that are sealed and people who do not hear. And then what does he do? There's no hesitation, there's no ambiguity, there's no diplomacy. Fasma'un. I've told you so many times now, you need to listen. Again, the Quran is telling us at some point you have to tell people the truth. You reason with them, you make them understand, but eventually you say, look, this is it now. I'm going to have to give you the message, and after this, we're going to part our ways because I can't spend my entire life trying to convince you. I'm going to try my best, but you need to listen. It's a form of rhetorical martyrdom. He's ready to die, but I'm going to die with giving you the message. So when I stand in front of Allah on the day of judgment, I can testify to Allah that I told these people about Tawheed. Inni amantu bi rabbikum fasma'un. What does he say? Qīlad khulil jannah. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. Allah, 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 Allah.